Hello everyone, I'm Brendan Glanzer, and this is my Week 3 sprint review for my game Draw and Play. Draw and Play is a game which allows the player to draw a level on a piece of paper, hold it up to the camera, and the game detect the shapes within the drawing and recreate the level for the player to play in. What I've implemented since last week is a menu system, as you can see here. I also changed the way that the camera displays the shapes that are captured. So now it uses the actual image from the paper to texture the squares and triangles that are detected. So I'll go ahead and move on to the next menu. Here the player will be able to choose to create a new level or load a level. Currently all that's implemented is the new level feature though. Here is the camera starting up, tips pop-up comes up, and this just explains what's on the level creation portion of the menu. Square and triangle logos, which aren't actually implemented yet, will just display the number of squares and triangles detected by the camera. And the RGB menu, which is implemented, allows the player to adjust the colors within those color ranges to adjust for rooms that are maybe overly light, bright, or a little too dark. So it'll make capturing images a little easier for him. Here's the background portion, which allows the player to capture a background for their level. And as I press left here, here's the foreground portion where it actually does the shape detections for the level itself. And I can also move up to the RG&D menus and adjust the colors that are captured. So I'll go ahead and start by creating a level. Here's a little background that I drew up in marker with some trees and bushes. The player would be able to use any type of image, even create a level with themselves in the background. So I press enter there, and it takes a screenshot of what was on the camera. And then I move over to the foreground portion, and this displays the shapes that are captured within the camera and draws it on top of the background. So it actually looks how the level will look in game. So here I'm going to go ahead and detect my platforms. I'll just line it up like this. And I'll press enter. And it takes a screenshot of it. And what that is polygons that were created and then textured with the image from the paper of the shapes. And so this will be what the actual level will look like in game. It looks as nice as the artwork, so of course the nicer the artwork, the nicer the level will look. And the player will be able to create any type of level. This is kind of a Mario style of level. And as you can see, as I switch the background, it takes off the platforms, and as I move to the foreground, it displays the foreground. You can also press enter and erase the background and then take a new screenshot, like a screenshot of myself, and then go to the foreground, and that would be the level. I think the project's making good progress so far. I got a little farther than I thought I would this week. Some things that I think went well was the menu creation. Creating the controls for the different effects on the menu really saved me a lot of time. So all I would do is make a control once, and then I can add it to any sprite on the menu and change it however I want. The most difficult portion this week was using the textures from the camera and creating the polygons. It took about 2 days for me to fix the bugs in that and to get it working correctly. Some ideas that I would like to implement is maybe being able to create scrolling levels. So maybe take a screenshot of one portion of the level, then move to the next screen and create the next portion, and so on and so on. So then you can really create a 2D scrolling platformer game. I'd also like to use what are called symbols, where the player can draw symbols on the piece of paper where they're detected, and that could be used to add different things like opening and closing doors or different power-ups that might be able to be hidden within the level. Those ideas are a little out of reach though for the time that I have for this class, but I hope to get them implemented in the future. Some ways that I think they'll improve my time management is, all I can say is really trying to work harder. I've been working on this pretty much nonstop on all of my off time, and so perhaps maybe programming smarter rather than just trying to fix the bugs that have been created might help as well. I hope everyone enjoyed my sprint review, and thank you for watching.